Alright, good morning everybody. We're back at it again, day 3 during the London session. So let's take a look about the high time frame. Daily. It's Friday today, NFP day. So not really advisable to trade. But if I see an opportunity, makes sense to get in. So we can see the weekly void is partially filled, and we can see the weekly constant encroachment void has been resisting. If let's go see if the narration to that. Yeah, I think we might be filling this weekly gap. Take this as a sell side since we don't have any break to the upside during the retracement in the H1 and H4. It's nothing but retracement. So weekly constant encroachment didn't really resist it. We don't have much of a buy side, so I'm gonna mark this as a sell side. It's pretty early to mark out sell side before the entire analysis. Liquidity probably for NFP. I guess NFP we can see bearish euro, strong dollar. Okay, I'm sorry, I actually totally forgot. Gotta first analyze the DXY then the euro. That's right. So hope you're all doing well. If you want for reference, you can go check out my previous 2 live streams for an amazing 1:4, 1:5 hour trade within a very short period of time. Just for reference, if you're watching my trade in the future, to understand how fast we could get in and get out, so that I could be vigilant. This is not any kind of a day trade, more about quick scalps. Yeah. Alright, so we can see. Alright. Surprise. Trade up to this volume imbalance yesterday. And closing inside this outer block. So that gives me. Okay. The close was pretty strong, but it's an inside candle close. Price flip this liquidity. The buy side still left right here. Also, we have sell side to be taken. Since this has broken the price to the upper side. So, like I said, we do have a lower price delivery in the euro dollar. Alright. So let's see what we have. So yesterday analysis, so let's just clean them up. Analyzing every single day from top down is a very important thing. It gives you a narration right at point, gets you into the flow, makes you aware of every single alright, we have another volume balance here. Price is respecting that. Let's see what the H4 has. Okay. Price is respecting it. We have a good kind of change in state delivery in a lower time frame. And here we go. We have price rebalancing to the change in the state of delivery that happened yesterday. Price took this liquidity, closed about. This is the change of delivery. This is the change in the state of delivery. This 3 candle pattern right here. So we have a bullish structure, and if the F is just taken. So if I'm bullish, I'm looking for price to support this to be a inverse Fibonacci gap. So like to see the H4 candle close above for an bullish narration. Okay, let me check the hourly. Alright, Okay, so the hourly says excuse me. The hourly says we have a market maker structure to the downside, and there's a FAG at OTE. Actually, you see this, except for this particular candle right here, and maybe this as a breaker, we don't have any prices that anything that can stop this price action from taking it slow, except for the SMTs that we could see in the EU and DXY during the execution. So I'm expecting higher prices, although I'd like to annotate all the possible things that's left, right? So we have an order block. Okay, it's an order block. Okay, looks like 2 o'clock sweep the lows, but definitely we have this. Let's see, 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. No FVG. So I think we could see some. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so what do I see here? M15 order block, and what I just saw is price tapping into the order block at 2 a.m. sweeping the low of the liquidity. So this could be a quick buy. I could probably buy right now. I mean sell EU. Expect price to make all the way up here and retrace to the M1 structure. Also take into the notice we are into the macro hours. A lot of information, I'm sorry, but I'm a bit late to the market. We are in the macro hours right now. It's 150 and 210 macro right now. So this is the OTE zone. So if in case I long DXY, I should probably look to get out here. Okay. No, we don't have much of a liquidity, except for these high resistant liquidity run, so it's smart not to go against them. Alright, let me see the opening. Okay, here it is. And new day opening gap. Okay, call me dumb, but I have a strategy that capitalizes on new day opening gap. So this is a buy side liquidity, drawn liquidity over here. That's my DOL. Now that price has just tapped into the unmitigated fair value gap, we can look at the price to retrace to the optimum trend in M1 structure. So let's go point that out to this. I'm gonna change the color. This one. Yep, broken above. So better watch these. Or if I'm bullish, I want to see this fair value gap to be an inverse fair value gap in M5. Okay. If price close above this structure, look for the retracement to this one for the entry. This is a buy side. We got a buy side here. Let me mark down the macro opening. I'm gonna check out for SMTs. I don't really have to analyze this one. For sells, we haven't taken any highs or lows. What time? 10 o'clock. The previous day 10 o'clock candle hasn't been run down, is it? No. So no SMTs here. Working strong. No lead time frame. No unmitigated auto blocks. I'm sorry, fair value gaps. Good look at this auto block. Not gonna analyze much on EU. Alright. Okay, here we go. Do we tap into this one? No. So this is 10-15 fair value gap. Talking about. Yeah. Here as well, we have a unmitigated auto block, fair value gap. But it's mitigated in that. We don't have a change of character yet. Not yet. So look for displacement below this. Displace below for market maker structure. So right now we could see a bit of a slower price action. SMTs would be more favorable for me. I like to see SMTs right now. But here's what's narration I would like to take. First, that's yesterday's breakaway gap. You can go refer to that in the video. We don't have much of a break structure in all these things. In any of the pair, we don't have a market maker structure to the downside. So optimally, we have a OT entry, I feel, for longing, but I'm not interested in longing. Yeah, like I keep telling in the both the streams, macros spool to the OTE or the unfilled unmitigated OB or FVGs. We do have a unmitigation SMT in DXY and EU, meaning this FVG is not mitigated in EU while it's mitigated in DXY, and I think what we are witnessing here, I think we're witnessing price taking this high. Yeah, there we have our SMT. So this SMT is referred as London reversal SMT. It's the signature of algorithm. I may be wrong and slapped on the face, but this is what I believe in. This is the way I trade. So price has to displace below this now. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Price displace below that. I'm sorry, let me take all these things. Just a lot of things. Yeah, I'm watching price to take all this, and we have unmitigated auto block and fair value gap here, just to be aware of all both of things. So we have a usually when price reverses during the London, we can see, okay, like I said, I'm sorry, let me complete that. We can see when price reversal call takes a lot of energy, so which cracks, which we get a crack in the correlation. So that is what we're seeing here. We cause an SMT. So optimally, if we break above this, if it displaces above this, I'll sell the EU. I don't have plans right now on buying EU, no matter how up it goes. No plans on that. I'm thinking is to sell it. So yeah, like I was talking about, we have a SMT. This SMT during the London Open or the macro hours, for me, that is a very good confidence. It's a signature of the algorithm for the reversal. But here's the thing, right? I would always like to see a high time frame sweep in either of the pairs as an SMT, and another pair tapping into the fair value gap or the auto block in the MTF, which is medium time frame, for me to confirm this high probability SMT. But we can work with what we get. So that is exactly what I'm doing here. Let's watch this. Have a fair value gap. Lately I haven't been changing colors, so I think I should change. Yeah, like I was telling you guys, this entry right here, what we have, this pulling of the macro is optimum trade entry, and price always does that. You could go do a backtest 100 times. Like I said, macro spools, and that spooling happens to the OTE, optimum trade entry. I don't want to see this low to be taken. Then we'll have to wait for large amount of confluence if this low is taken. Just for reference, let's just point out if there's any. Yeah, this one. This is low that has to be taken, or maybe we are waiting up until that SMT, which I just spoke about, for this high to be taken, which is not really, doesn't really interest me if that is taken, because we have a long way to go. So for my scalp, I'm only looking for selling short up until there. This is a manipulation leg anyway, so we have a lot of sell side deliveries to happen, at least a retracement. I am not buying at any cost, because that's what I do. I'm waiting for my setup. It is outside the trend, outside the outflow, but I made my analysis based on selling it, so I can't really buy, because I don't know how long the buy is going to go. I don't know whether we got SMTs taking the highs or lows. Let's see. Perhaps if we place below this, I could. This is a M15 fair value gap. If we place below that, okay, the SMT didn't happen. I'm only considering an SMT when there's a market maker structure. If not, that's not SMT. You should too. So if we closed below, I think we're going for the highs. Price looking very strong right now. It is quite strong. Possibly take the retracement, since because the fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, I'm looking to enter. So yesterday I sold around this high, and price, oh my god, it's just come totally dripping down. Let me show you the entry. While we wait for our next entry, let me just show you what happened yesterday. I sold here, got out at the M15 order block, price retraced to the order block, and it dripped down all the way. Nice. So taking into account that it's a, we are just taking into the account, okay, price caused the inverse close, giving us a strong sign. Price want to take the buy side. Price closed above this, so we have to treat this as an IVFG now. That's the rule. I think we are bullish, so might have to change the bias now. This time, we know price referring to the inverse fair value gap. We got a breaker. Okay, we have an order block. Okay, I think we're heading up. I'm basing my entry on 15 seconds. That's what I do. Only entering if this high breaks or until I get another structure. If I get another structure, I'll base my entry on that high break. Okay, price is respecting that fair value gap. Also tapped into the M15 15 seconds out of block. Okay, do we have any SMTs? 2 o'clock spread spread 215. 2 o'clock spread, yeah. We need this high break first to go bullish. But right now, if you ask me, I think I'm a bit against the idea of buying the dollar. It could be M15 rebalance. Yeah, it's M15 rebalance. Again, if we break this, we're heading to the sell side, and DXY is heading to the new day opening gap. Despite any of these unmitigated order blocks or fair value gaps, price must head to this. But I'm gonna only take consider any of them only when we break the structure. So yeah, gotta wait on our hands. Yeah, we have a sell side here. What's this? Okay, delete that. This is my sell side, macro low. This would be my target terminus. And to watch this. Another confluence is if this fair value gap is inversed again into the bullish fair value gap. Five minutes. The order block is failing. If price closes anywhere here, price is going up because everything's looking good. We got a change of we need to wait for another 1 minute to see the change of character in M1 structure. So let's see. My bias is totally right now at the moment. I have a bias on the both sides. I scalp, so your higher time frame bias is nothing. It's about the plan. Which PD array supports you and where do you get a market making structure. That is where your short term bias would be. Sticking to a bias will only damage you. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's good that we don't have a fair value gap here. Then if we enter, we might have to be scared about all this entry. So any kind of retracement right now, if we get a change of character there, I might enter. Only a retracement, not entering anytime now, not trying to chase. As you can see, price is referred to the consequent enrichment of the IBFG. That has also given us a change of character. Let me see in 5 seconds. No, price hasn't given a change of character when it retraced to the inverse fair value gap, consequent encroachment. So we wait. waiting on my hands. The low hasn't been broken. Bounced. Four seconds if this closes. Okay, we are bullish, heading to the buy side. So referring to this, I'm getting an entry inside this one. 1 second. Okay, getting an entry. Watching. It's a continuation trade, not a reversal trade, so heading for the sell side. And considering this as a breakaway gap. Yep. Buying EURUSD. Covering that. There you go. Target to the first. Not really the optimum entry this is. Targeting one is a 3.5. Okay. Maybe up until this. Let's see. Did I mention this as a breakaway gap? I would like to see that breakaway gap. Not sure about it. I like taking short, short entries, very tight stop losses, based on being pretty discreet about the trades. If you're wrong about it, can't help it. I would like to re-enter maybe. If I'm wrong, I get run down. Like I said, this is not the best entry that I found, and I'm also always looking to trade the trade after the sweep. I'm always looking for the price to trade to the new day opening gap, which is over here. But in order to do that, I need a sweep to the downside. This, at least something has to be swept. It's either in the EU or in the DXY. Something has to be swept before price heads to the downside during the kill zone. So that's my strat right there. Most of the time frame's looking good. Like I said, if I'm wrong, gotta re-enter, or if we break this low again, might have to get stopped out. Got one loss. So I think the reversal is happening. Can't be so sure. Or price just taking into that breakaway gap. If I get a reaction here, I might re-enter, only based on reaction. There we go, tapped. There we go. We're in 5 seconds. Okay. So first I plan on selling. By looking at this retracement, which is expecting this order block, I plan on buying it. But yeah, like I said, I like to believe on the breakaway gaps, which is one of my mistake. I get most of my sell based on this not covering up the breakaway gaps. What can I say? Until I do a back test or research, get my data up, I still would be placing my stop losses like this. Riskier, but good all. So that is why I do that. Can't really sell still. I can see price closing below this, giving us a clue price wants to go down. But in M5, price also closed above this fair value gap. That is what made me buy, seeing the reaction of this and this. Okay. Five seconds. Price to place anything above, I gotta get in again for the buy. Yeah, buy over here. Stop loss, the constant encroachment of the breakaway gap, which I refer it as, it's efficacy basically. Also wait for the price to refer to this inverse fair value gap in order to enter. Haven't entered the trade yet, price haven't referred to that inverse yet, so again the same target. Yep, price referring back. There you go. Wait for the entry, don't enter yet. Wait for the reference and reaction. We have shock. I'm still waiting on my hands, haven't entered the trade yet, waiting on my hands. Price has to close above. Gotta make this inverse. I'll get a change of character in 5 seconds. If not, tell me or not, we're still bearish if we don't close above. Like I said, it's NFP. Price is not as liquid as we think, can't be moving as I think, so I need to wait on my hands for the right confirmation, because I have two conflicting biases: price closing below this inverse fair value gap and price closing above this fair value gap. Yeah, a conflicting belief, not really a good time to trade that. $206 is taken by 22. Sorry, what? 206 is taken by 22. Oh, we have SMT right here. Not really significant, but yeah, it's SMT. 21 has been taken. We have another SMT. Just nothing is significant, just marking them out. During the non-liquidity times and all these times, we will have a lot of SMTs. That's something you gotta be highly aware of. During the non-liquidity hours and news days, we will have a lot of SMTs, right? Because since price in the range, it keeps reversing from one place to another, and reversal causes crack and correlation, and which causes SMTs, a lot of them. So that's why they call it the range bound market. Nice. Yeah. Tapping into the M5 unmitigated fair value gap right now. Still watching, not acting out. Untapped. I'm just chilling, watching. The lab's already too long. Never usually wait for this long. Price close below, did not replace. What's the reaction? Like I said, we have SMT, price stick to liquidity. So always watching for SMTs. EU is still looking strong for me, but my plan says EU is still weak. Let's watch it. Maybe, yeah, again, I would like to again refer to my own self that there are going to be a lot of SMTs before the reversal happen in the news NFP. So gotta trade carefully. I already got one SL, so watch out on the entries. Okay, short. Hold on, don't enter yet. Take the 25. It didn't take the 25. Okay, another SMT we have. I guess shorts looking good. Made some kind of bullish close on the DXY. My initial plan seems to be on the work, but again, the lower time frame reactions are the most important. Then the PDRs or the POIs, point of interest. I mean, so I would like to see them all. Therefore, all the fair values are filled. Okay. Not yet, not just yet. I'll let you know. We're taking one loss, so gotta be really vigilant on not taking another loss. I don't want to be looked like a clown in front of future people who's watching this video. Probably future self I'm watching. I want to have a good track record, not put the wrong names on ICT traders. Anytime I could get my confidence walked in. Oh no, wait, it's taken. There, it's not taken. Okay, this is not yet taken. Actually, I'm more interested in shorts, honestly. Looking for some kind of SMT. Not really giving. Price has referred to this one a couple times, so would like to see this inverse once at least, based on the chain of characters. Okay, here's what. If price break this high, the place above this high, that's the most optimal. I'm not buying. before that. I'm not buying, I'm only selling the trade. You're only selling, you're not buying for any reason. No replacement below this low. Wait for the replacement and enter. No replacement yet. There we go. That's good. It's really good replacement. Let the candle close. If it can close above this volume imbalance, good. We're bullish. I mean, we're bearish. That's good. My target. Gonna wait for retracement now. For entering, I would like to. I want to see price refer to this, and leave a breakaway gap in M1. I'd like to see price refer to the M5 fair value gap, which is just ran over, and like to see a reference. Haven't entered any trade. Let's see. So probably price gonna retrace up in this 1 minute candle, come up until here, but do close below this, and then get an institutional order flow entered trade, probably there's order block entry, get a fast chinic character, and head down. Yep, looking nice. We got a clean break of structure. This is what I'm watching. Price to trade right now. Watching this. So there we go. Yeah. Watch this buy side. Run over. Price close below. Look for the, like I said, you're gonna see a lot of yeah, this one, SMT. Price is referring to the M5 order block. Like I said, could be an institutional order flow entry drill. Don't worry, order block. I'm basing my stop loss on M5. I'm sorry, 5 seconds or 15 seconds, and more than that. Not M1, not M1 structure, anything. Of course, based on what I see here. We don't replace, we don't take trade. We need to look for displacement at the right POI. Most people would have thought this is an, doji, it's reacted for the outer block and it's probably gap entered, but that's what I mean. We need a right displacement to the right place. None of this is displacement. Alright, now we're looking pretty strong. 5 seconds. Nope, not yet. The structure is not yet formed. I know this looks amazing. The trade is going, I know. I could enter right here, but that's not what I do. Need right entry. There's no entry. Doing this live actually forces me to take only high quality setups, not compromise for all this emotional dojis. Like I said, not compromise for any emotional doji. Like to be accountable, like to be theoretical on the trades. I like that. Let's watch. Alright, so this looks okay. Algorithm can play. I think we just there's going to be time distortion now since we already have a break structure. I'm looking for price to stay around here until the macro, then go up, come back, take maybe a expansion liquidity, come to the OTE during macro. Yep. we might get some nice entries right now. Yeah, a good RR is what I'm looking for. Look for 1:3 at least at the in the least format. Breaker reference. We should be entering right now. Yep, on the trade. Sell EURUSD. TP at 950. We don't have much of an unmitigated Fibonacci gap for this. There's also a M15 hour block here, so that's something we gotta watch. But my confluence towards let's see, what are we watching? Alright, we have a beautiful break. This should bleed lower. I got my target around this. I like to see trades got live. Got one SL already. Oh, good. Good reactions, beautiful. Got the Persian block. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This is the first target. 1:2 is our first target. So if anybody's taking a loss, if I've taken a loss, I think I already covered that loss here. That's first target, this order block. Second target is the sell side. And the third target would be on the DXY until DXY reaches this new day opening gap. And it's pretty clean, you see this all equal smooth highs. Smooth highs. Retail resistance. Yeah, we should look at price trade well above this. You may be looking for this one to resist and take this sell side, whatever. Right now, this is how we're looking. 15 seconds. All right. 20. We have a protected high and low, so everything should be good. Partials are suggested to be taken out here, but if I see any kind of 5 second senior character, I would get out. But I would definitely like to see smooth movement around here. Let's watch. Yo, I got a first viewer. That's amazing. Yo, if you're watching, I hope you're enjoying my trades. Really a wonderful one. So yeah, let me know how you like it. Let me know if there's any improvement. This is my first stream, so we got we've been trading from 4 minutes since we entered. We're already at 2 hour 2.5. I'm sorry, 2.8 now. Yeah, 2.8. Watch at this reaction. Need to watch this reaction right now. If we get any kind of change of character in 5 seconds, gotta get out. That's alarming, trust me. Like I said, we're reaching towards the OTE, so price might retrace below, take this expansion liquidity, and go up during the macro hours. That's what algorithms do. Yeah, just looking at it. Let me take the 15 seconds. We have this for okay. Ma, வேலை பையங்கம்மா ஒர்க்ல இருக்கம்மா. Okay, for an additional confluence, if we place below this, we're looking for a good. We're looking for the second terminal to reach. This is my first TP. TP1. I think we just hit it. Let's see. None of the displacement will be tolerated. Should be taken out because we just tapped the M15 POI. We are at 1:2. Anybody want to get out? You can get out. Not a problem. But price is pretty strong for me. Yep. Price rebalancing to this. Would like to see the price head towards this, taking this as a buy side. So gotta see, wait and see, when watch. We don't have any kind of M15. I'm sorry, 15 seconds change character. 5 seconds. We don't have any kind of 5 seconds change character. So watch for this low break to head higher. Let's see how this inverse supports price lower. Because there's no Fibonacci gap anywhere above, so we have to see price close below this. Price, yeah, this inverse has support. Since this supported, and did we break? Yeah, we broke. Okay, probably price is gonna sweep these, tap into the M15 auto block, or since this is also mitigated, could see a very buttery smooth movement and go down to the sell stop. Oh, just get aware about the macro hours. Price retracing to the ODE means could probably hit a BE or a stop loss. For your information, we are inside the macro. I see any kind of retracement, I'd say we should get out. Now looking good. It's looking really good right now. Prior placed, caused the market destruction at 15. We should expect lower price right now. Definitely a lower price. Let's see. And subscribe if you enjoy. Trader, what's up? Not looking too good now. Don't want price to take any highs. Macro hours, right? So we can see retracements happening most times. Rebalances. Make a break even. Break even the trade. We have this M5 auto block here. Price tapped into M15. Price tapped into the M15 auto block. We have a macro rebalance, so it's extremely risky to hold this trade. right now. We have still into 1:1. It could reverse any day, so watch out. Also caused the inverse FVG. Price close above. Hasn't replaced, that's a good thing, but closed above, so it could. Don't want to see this proportion block support the price higher. Still in the trade. Also, price hasn't tapped anything. There's no retracement that broke the structures. Still looking good. This for oh yeah, there you go. For reference, I'm gonna check out whether it was this OTE. Yep. No, it's not. Maybe that's not the point. Maybe this is. Yeah, there you go. That's the OTE. This low, this high, retraced, broke. So target hit. That's 1:2. Wow, 1:5. Another trade. So let me take a screenshot. That's it. Close. Enter. Done. So let me see. So I analyzed the trade for I think yeah, that's for about 41 minutes. Analyzed the trade for 41 minutes. Held the trade for 10 minutes in total for the 1:5 hour, which is not bad. But one of the hardest thing that I went through was this retracement. If I didn't theorize, hypothetically, 6 minutes of struggling, 4 minutes of good easy hold. 6 minutes was very hard. If I didn't theorize my OTE retracement for this, I have theorized that macro does spool into the optimum trade entry point, filling the unfilled or unmitigated blocks, or the FVGs, which here we mitigated M5 and all. But yeah, this close about the inverse fair value gap was a little scary. I gotta agree. Anyway, understanding that price did go to that M5, and I still haven't reached my terminus in the XY. I'm okay with this trade. If you want to hold, you could hold. Yeah, like I said, we still have this, but 1:5 is honestly good enough for me. Good hold. Anyway, peace. Oh, just for the reference for anybody who's watching, this FVG and this one, both of these are technically chronologically occurred during the macro, so they call as a macro fair value gaps, which are extremely powerful. You can also see this is a true order block. It's a good displacement through so you should be comfortable to take this sell side, as you can see the buy side of the DXY hasn't yet reached. It's all looking good. So yeah, there's a lot of potential. Price will retrace to this, so don't enter anytime now. Price will retrace to this, but I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Peace. Oh, hold on 1 second. What did you say? Reaction for M15 fair value gap. Yo, trader. So, if you're still watching this, there's a lot of things happening. You could have gone through the stream from before, but here's the idea, right? So, price gave a reaction off of this M15 fair value gap at 2 a.m. Around 2 a.m. But I expected this to be the I expected this to be the reaction of that M15 DXY fair value gap, but we didn't get the break high above, so I didn't enter, and then we come back, sweep the lows. Once we sweep the lows again, head I tap into that mitigated auto block, fair value gap. Price comes down, causes a SMT. This SMT, which I put here, I would like to put it over here. It's a London reversal, and I'm targeting. My target is the new day opening gap with this a bit of a high resistance liquidity run, because we have a lot of unmitigated stuff over there. And I waited for the price to spool in. And what you just witnessed here is retracement to the macro, retracement to the OTE during the macro hours. So macros do give a narration of where the price is going. And then here, what do we have here? Price respect in 15 minutes time frame. Price respecting this fair value gap. And we had a macro hour liquidity to be taken, and this is the expansion liquidity. You can check out the core content for that. And yeah, it's a very smooth thing. This was my bad trade, wasn't really supposed to take it, but yeah, we have a probability play, all those things. I wanted price to deplace below. You see, price just didn't close. We don't want to close. We don't want price to just close. It has to deplace. Here, price did close above, but there's no displacement. Here, price is close above, there's no displacement. Here we have displacement, so waited for this. Didn't enter here as I didn't get my confidence. I had to wait. I waited. I got this bearish close. I mean, you could if you go back to the stream. I've been watching for the 15 seconds. So price gave a change in the state of delivery, and this price treated as an auto block. I entered, stop loss above. As this is an institutional auto flow entered drill. This is a 5 minutes inverse fair value gap that the price is closed above. So yeah, that's about it. Price comes, tap, did not tap. That's you gotta take this into account. Price did just mitigate the M5 auto block. It did not tap the M15 auto block. To be clear, I'll zoom it for you. It didn't tap the M15 auto block. Open. Price retrace above for the macro entry, macro optometry entry. This was a little bit hard for me to hold because I was pretty discreet. I'm a pretty discreet trader. And yeah, you can see price dip down into it. You can still hold this. Like I said, as I told you, I just told you like I think 5 minutes before. This FAG was caused during the macro. This is a macro inversion. So you could see how the reaction is pretty aggressive. Macro inversion, FVGs, very powerful. And we're heading for the sell side, which is a macro low, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is a previous trade. No. Wait a second. Yeah. This is an Asian low, also a macro low. This low was during the macro, so we could see comfortably price going till this, but the only narration support, that is, price always heads towards the new day opening gap during the kill zone. So that's what we're witnessing right now. So that's about it. You could comment about it, anything. Let me know whatever you want to know. During you can replay this, learn a little bit. Yeah, like and support. So yeah, that's about it.